The date is March 13th in the year 2019. My name is Anita Hecht, and I have the great pleasure and honor of interviewing Frog, also born as Heather Stevens, for the Community Support Network. And this is a project to learn about people with disabilities and to have you tell your story. So thank you for agreeing to do this, Frog.
You're welcome.
Can you just tell us when you were born and how old you are today?
I was born on March 24th, 1987. And I'm 32, 31, about to be 32.
Well, that is coming up soon. Do you have any plans for your birthday this year?
Going to Rockies with a bunch of my friends.
Good, good.
So,
Well, just to start with a little bit of history, tell me maybe what some of your earliest memories are as a child.
walking on the beach with my brother and dad and mom.
On the beach?
Yeah,
Where was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was probably the beach right over here connected to the park.
Yeah.
So,
Walking on the beach
yeah.
and with your family. Who's in your family?
Right now, my brother Levi and mom and dad and 2 cats and a dog named Sparky.
And do you live with any of them still?
Yeah, I live with my mom and dad and Sparky and the cats.
And your brother is not there anymore?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So tell me about yourself as a kid. What kind of a kid were you?
Very, very, I got in, I used to be so stubborn, and I still am. I like to stand up for myself. And
Stubborn, huh?
yeah, and I love animals, especially dogs. I'll always love them. I've had a number of dogs. Dogs and cats and birds and ferrets and all that good stuff.
You're an animal person. What do you love about animals? Or why do you think they mean so much to you?
You know, they tend to listen when you tell them stuff. Like, and there are people that just will not listen at all to me, and so I get frustrated, and the animals help calm me down and listen.
Nice. I'm curious about your nickname, Frog. What's the story there?
when I was really young, I used to, instead of walking, because I'm not so good at that, I used to hop and roll around. So my dad gave me that nickname.
And it stuck.
Yes. That is one of the things I go by that right now more than my real name.
Everybody knows you as Frog. Yeah.
About everybody does.
And your parents use it, and your brother uses it, and
Well, my parents call me Heather, but like people here and outside, the immediate family call me it. It's what I like to be called.
Well, Frog, you mentioned that walking was a little hard for you when you were little, and it still is. You use a walker today.
Yeah.
What do you remember first about noticing you were different, or hearing about any kind of challenges? Was there?
I don't really remember.
Okay.
I remember being like 8 or something and realizing for the first time I was different and realizing I had a disability. And of course I thought I wasn't gonna have as long of a life because of this. Of course, I know that's not the case now.
So that must, I mean, was that scary for you to think that at that age? I'm not going to live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I vaguely remember just crying out loud to my dad and saying, I don't want to die.
Wow. Were there other things that you felt about having a disability? Were you?
No, I don't remember much
Okay.
about that. I remember, like, when I was 7, and I walked with a walker, and then I got bifocals glasses, and within like, I think like a month, of getting bifocals, I was able to take the walker until I was like 16.
So it really helped?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they still do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in your family, did you feel supported as a kid? Has your family been pretty supportive of working with your special needs?
Yeah, for the most part. Like, I didn't have a huge connection with, like, my like, aunts and uncles and cousins. In fact, I think I didn't know until I was like 12 then that I had a cousin, Kevin. was really weird.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is there more of a story you want to talk about there?
Well, I'm proud of, like, the connection now is my cousins, and I really do appreciate it when I see them all. We have a big old party at my uncle's house every year for the holidays.
Nice.
And I have a rather strong connection with my cousin Dane, which he's great. He's just great.
Cool. Well, and tell me a little bit about going to school and what that experience was for you.
Well, for like, I don't really remember much about early life, but I was out back in kindergarten, and that is partially because they knew I had a learning disability. But when I got older, I sort of hated thinking about that, because for me, they thought they knew what I needed, but like, I just was at the same place as everybody else.
So you felt like you knew what you needed better and what you were capable of.
Yeah, I just hit them at that age are not terribly good at
What?
at communicating.
Did you have special education classes?
Oh yes.
And what were those like?
They were okay. My elementary school was terrific about it.
What elementary school was it?
LVM.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was positive.
Yeah. But like middle school and high school, I had a little bit of difficulty, I think, simply for the reason I was held back.
Because they didn't think you could handle
Yeah.
the classes, the social life, the topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it.
All of the above.
Yeah. That sounds a bit demoralizing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But I got over it.
So you've had to really, it sounds like, advocate for yourself,
Yep.
which takes some confidence.
Yep.
Where does that come from in you?
My father.
Yeah?
My father.
What would he say to you?
When I don't remember really much about early,
Yeah.
But
That's okay.
like that, he went went up to bat for me so many times.
Oh, he went to bat for you. That's
Yep.
great.
And like he was, I think, really proud of me when I finally did what I set out to and got my book published. And like, sorry, that happens.
We're going to talk about your books in a little while.
Yeah.
But just to stay with, being a girl and then a young woman, were there hard times that you want to talk about, or ways that you were treated poorly, where you think people just didn't get you, they didn't listen, they didn't treat you right?
They sometimes, like, people would ask for my phone number, but I mean, complete strangers thinking that I wasn't too bright in high school, and I'm like, no, unless you are my friend, not giving you my phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple of people that came around high school and elementary school that really helped me a lot with self-worth, like teachers.
So it sounds like you had a lot of positive people in your life.
Yeah.
And there weren't really, or were there other moments that felt like people were just really unkind, or were you pretty lucky in sort of avoiding some of that?
Well, there were a lot of people, both that would say you cannot publish a book when that was my dream since like middle school. And it was like, you don't know me.
Mm-hmm. And you did it. So you dreamt about this since middle school, of writing a book?
Probably earlier, probably elementary school, but yeah.
Did you always like writing?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. And did you know what you wanted to write about when you were young?
Too young, no.
Mm-hmm.
But like the second year of middle school like that.
What was that? Was that writing about living with
Disability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And helping other people understand what your experience was and is. Well, while we're talking about that, we're jumping ahead, but how did it happen that you were able to do it and get it published?
Well,
if people were telling you, no, you can't do this, you kept...
Well, I started here about 10 years ago.
At CSN. Mm-hmm.
CSN, and we had a meeting about what my goals were, and one of my goals I told them was I wanted to publish a book, but it probably wasn't gonna happen because of my disability. And the head of CSN and was really positive about that, and I'm like, and she's like, it's possible.
Wonderful.
It's possible. We'll have to work on it, but it's possible.
Had you already started writing some things before then, or was this what you needed in order to begin?
I've been writing since I was in second grade.
Wow.
I mean, not a notebook childhood, you know, but
That's so cool. And so you collected some of what you'd already written, and then you wrote more?
yeah.
And then what was the process like of getting it published?
Just getting it in a format that made sense both to me, because my mind is jumbled and not quite clear.
You seem very clear to me.
Yeah.
So putting it together in a format and organizing it.
Yeah.
And then choosing pictures or choosing
Yeah.
the order. Okay.
And that helped a lot with the pictures, because we had some pictures of like an old dog I had when we were growing up. Really, really special dog. And like amusing anecdotes, like I remember like being 17 maybe, and having the bottom wisdom teeth out, okay, and with and like I got to eat a couple fun foods, like ice cream and ramen noodles. I love ramen noodles. And like cottage cheese. And the first day out, I got to eat lasagna, which that's my second favorite food.
After what?
Haggis. Haggis. It's a Scottish delicacy with
Okay.
cheap stomach.
That's wonderful. So you got your wisdom teeth out and you wrote about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one part about it was that my tongue felt like a chili pepper, and like.
I think I read that poem. Did you write a poem about that too?
No.
Or that's in the first book?
That's in the first book.
So you've actually written 2 books.
Yep. Last time I checked. I'm in the middle of my side.
And the first one is more about your life with a disability, and the second one is poetry and songs.
Yeah.
And do the songs have melodies?
No.
No.
Well, this first one does, but the rest of them don't. I sort of hear the melodies in my head as I'm writing.
What drives your writing and your songwriting and your artistic endeavors?
Mostly like my family and my friends. I have 5 best friends that I really love and care about a lot. But if I'm having a fight with someone here at CSN, because I do that, I write a song about it.
What do you get into fights about?
Different things.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like getting into that.
Okay, that's your good choice. So the books must feel like quite an accomplishment.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Something to be very proud of. A lot of people want to do that and don't do it.
Yep.
So the books have been a big turning point for you. Are there other things that you've been involved in that have been very significant to you?
I'm pretty active with salsa here at CSN.
Salsa
Yeah.
is strong.
Strong artistic ladies speak out.
Uh-huh. Tell me about that. Tell me about your involvement and what you do.
I'm one of the speakers, and
what do you speak out about?
about what disabled people can do and how you need to treat people with disabilities.
That's wonderful. And who do you talk to in these presentations?
Different people who hire us, really. Like we've done college classes and open houses here.
And you enjoy it?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Tell me what your message is, the main things that you would like others to know or to convey.
Don't judge the people with disabilities that you meet, because I don't like it, and I'm sure other people don't like it. And also, so when someone with a disability says that helping in a way you're hoping that it may be too touchy, stop. Okay, that's important. Just stop.
Respect, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Respect, don't judge.
yeah,
Respect boundaries.
yeah. Don't let it go. Don't let it go if you have a disability.
Yeah. That's great. Tell me about yours. You have a very unique disability
Yes, I do.
called cerebellar
familiar ataxia,
Cerebellar familial ataxia.
which is a bit of a lie, because that is non-genetic. What I have is genetic.
Oh.
My mom has it, and maybe her father did, but we don't know about him.
Maybe who?
Maybe her mom,
Oh.
dad, sorry.
Oh, got it. Okay. Her parents. One of them. But you don't know whether they had anything.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Yeah.
it's too late to test him.
Yeah,
So
got it. And so, what is it? The ataxia, how does it express itself for you?
it makes mobility hard.
Mm-hmm.
My walker
Mm-hmm.
helps me
Mm-hmm.
walk,
Get around.
get around,
Mm-hmm.
and like learning disabilities, like B's and D's.
You mix up some of the letters, some
Yeah.
dyslexia kind of thing.
Well, I used to when I was little. I do all right now.
Well, you're writing. I mean, you're just to manage some of that stuff. I know in one of the things that you wrote, you said you were sort of like in two worlds.
Yes.
Tell me what that means.
Well, because I have a moderate yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my disability is not the worst thing ever. I've definitely seen worse off people with disability. But I do need help at some point.
Yeah.
There are a couple activities I do to help my muscles.
Okay. So keep your body
Yeah,
mobile
yeah.
and active.
Yeah.
And what is the other world? So one of the worlds is, dealing with your disability.
Yeah.
And the other world is
The regular world.
the regular world. Yeah. And that's a big part of who you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Writing. What are some of your favorite things to do? You love to write.
I swim for Special Olympics, great organization, and go riding at 3 gates.
Horseback riding.
Yeah. I also weave.
You weave. Wow, you do a lot.
Yeah.
And do you like horseback riding?
I love horseback riding.
What do you love about it?
Just the feeling of being free and not judged by the horses and not like
Uh-huh.
and
That's,
feeling like you can do something that a lot of other people without disabilities can do.
right.
I need to be normal.
Yeah,
I mean, I need my normal side.
absolutely. Yeah. Huh. Are there certain things you still want to learn how to do, or things in yourself you want to change, or goals for yourself when you think about your future?
I have a sad book that I would like to work to publish starting hopefully this year later. So,
You would like to, I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand. Work
no, I
to
would
publish
publish my third
your
book,
book?
which is a novel.
A novel? What's it about?
Horses.
Okay.
It's about the riding, a person who's been riding since she was 2 months old.
2 months old, okay.
And when she's 5, she goes to this exclusive riding academy.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And how far are you into the writing of it?
It is done. I just need to edit and do all that fun stuff.
Oh, wow.
But
All right.
we've been busy here.
Well, the next time I see you, maybe you'll have your book done and
Yeah.
I can read it. I would love to. You strike me as such a positive, happy person. Is that accurate?
I try to be, but the truth is I have depression.
You struggle with some depression?
Yeah, especially like last November. My dog that we've had for 16 years passed away. And it was hard. I didn't go to either horseback riding or swimming for like 2 weeks or 4, maybe 4 weeks. I was really upset.
Yeah.
And then one day I talked to my dad about how I was feeling and that I just needed to let the tears out.
So that helps when you
Yeah.
let yourself feel what
Yeah.
your sadness is, or
I tend to keep it all in too much.
oh.
Too much.
So is that something you might want to learn how to do better, is to let your feelings out?
Yep.
Yeah. Are there ways that you have changed over your lifetime already?
I'm more positive. I feel like I have been told so many times in school that I can't do this or what I can't do. And then, like, the biggest turning point was in high school. I met a terrific teacher. Hi, Fred! Just kidding. And he really changed my mindset to the feeling that I could do what I set up to do, and that my disability didn't have to hold me back. And so did another teacher named Mary.
Fred and Mary, okay.
Yep.
Well, thanks to Fred and Mary for doing important
Yep.
work too.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and is there something that helps you with depression when you find yourself very blue or sad? What do you do to?
I know this is gonna sound weird, but watching my favorite TV shows, weaving, playing with my new dog, and just focusing right now on the positive things, like my birthday.
None of that sounds weird. That sounds actually really smart. So, is there anything? I could interview you for several more hours, Frog, but we don't have that much time left.
I don't think we do.
So, is there anything I haven't asked you that you would like to say?
I do have several items that I love. I love American Girl. I know that sounds strange at my age, but I do.
Is there a certain one that you love of the characters, of the dolls, or do you like all of them?
I got Felicity from my cousin Dane, and I love her.
Felicity, okay.
But I love all of the ones I have. I don't have quite enough.
How many do you have?
4.
Wow, well that's a lot.
Danielle, Lucy, Addie, and Felicity.
Nice.
And
Good, we got your American Dolls in here. Anything else you want to get into this interview?
I do love, like, there was a hot shop, a second-hand store that I used to frequent a lot, called Rexo Gold, and I love that store, along with like Goodwill and St. Vinny's.
Oh, me too. Good. You're a thrift shopper.
Yeah, and there was a good one.
Right down here.
Yeah.
In the same little mall that we're in.
Called Boomerangs. So.
Cool. Well, I very much appreciate the chance to get to know you a little, and I'm honored to have this opportunity with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You did a great job. And you can say goodbye to the camera.
Bye, camera. Bye, everyone.
you.